Now, with all that being said, I've had at least 10 to 15 people tweet this at me. Yo, Matt, should we be worried about Travis Hunter? And here's how I honestly feel about the situation. Another night. Hey, say it with me now. Another prime time video. Was that a little bit too corny? Was that a little bit too hype? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. I'm excited. What is there not to be excited about when we're talking about the most exciting thing going on in the college football world and landscape in the Colorado Buffaloes and Coach Deion Sanders? This is so entertaining. You guys are loving it. I'm loving it. But whoa. Hold on. I got to throw this in there at the very beginning of this video. In last night's video, I told you guys, hey, if we can get to 1,500 likes, that is one of the biggest like goals we've ever done on this channel. 1,500 likes, we'll upload another primetime video tomorrow night, which is right now. And man, oh man, mama, there goes that man. We got over 2,500 likes in less than like 18 or 19 hours. Come on now, don't be a hater. Clap it up. Just clap it up for our community. So strong, so great. I love you guys, and I love being a part of this college football community. I can't express that enough. It's so special, and I hope you guys enjoy the content as much as I enjoy making it. It's an awesome part of my day, and I'm just glad we can come together at night for these primetime videos and just kick back, relax, and talk football. We haven't just been meeting the like goals. We've been absolutely crushing it, and I don't want to burn you guys out too much, so you know what? If this video can get to, let's say, 2,200 likes, we'll upload another Colorado video tomorrow night. Look, man, if you've been watching my channel for the past couple of years, you know I don't ever do like goals. The reason I've just started doing it recently is to see if you guys actually want to see that content, or if you don't like it, it lets me know that you don't want to see it. So if y'all do want to see another primetime video tomorrow night, I guess like this video and we'll see what happens. I just really don't want to burn you guys out too much, but hey, maybe some of you like me. You can't get enough of this primetime crap. And when I say crap, I don't mean it's crap, but you get what I'm trying to say, just all the stuff going on. That's enough of the jibber jabber. In tonight's video, ladies and gentlemen, I got an a great topic I've been wanting to address, but I've been putting it off because I was like, it's not that big of a deal. But then I kept seeing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And it's gotten to the point where I feel like I need to come in and address it. I don't know another way to say this. I don't know how to sugarcoat it. I'm just going to come out and be harsh with it. A lot of people out there are very worried about Travis Hunter. And I wish I could sit up here and say I don't understand it, but I do, because there's good reasons for it. We're going to talk all about that in tonight's video. Also going to check out some of the comments and talk about some other stuff here and there. You know how we do these primetime videos. All right, Matt, blah, blah, blah. Shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Come on, man. Don't act brand new around here. Do not act brand new. I'm telling you, do not act brand new. You know how we start out these videos, or how I like to start these videos. We're going to check out some of the comments on the previous video. Why do I do this? I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Number one, you guys give great insight and information. And number two, I like hearing different perspectives. I assume if you're watching this video, you watched last night's video. If not, what were we talking about? What have we been piggybacking off of? We talked about how this Colorado team, they have a different feel to them. They have a different vibe, a different energy. They're bouncing around. They got that swagger. They got that moxie to them that this previous 1-11 Colorado team did not have. That's what we talked about last night, and check out what Mr. Andre Owens had to say. Thank you for the comment. I noticed this immediately. The offense, led by Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn Jr., and Shedeur Sanders, punked the defense and always got the last word. I noticed Shiloh made the difference. He's that dude, and the offense backed down knowing that he's there. I think he meant to say knowing that he's there, but either way, you get the point. Check out this comment from Micah. It's got a ton of likes. No one is talking about the fact that Shedeur Sanders had offers from Alabama, Georgia, and Florida State out of high school. How isn't he a Power 5 quarterback? To everybody that's been a part of our amazing community the past year or two, I've told you guys Shedeur Sanders is the real deal, so don't come around here acting like I haven't been giving him credit. I know Micah here isn't doing that, he's just saying in general, but I've been trying to tell you guys, Shedeur Sanders is great. He can play, man, he can play. I've been sold on him ever since high school. And when I say great, let me clarify on this, he's been great up to this point. Right now, at the Power 5 level compared to, you know, your Caleb Williamses of the world and some other quarterbacks, I'd say he's a good/really good quarterback. That is one thing I'm so curious to see, how Shedeur Sanders plays this season. But anyways, that's really besides the point. Fred Smith had to say this. Excellent take, Matt. Thank you, by the way. Coach Prime will have these guys winning games they're not supposed to win. There's an air of confidence and swagger with this new team that wasn't there before. If it's true that the players tend to take on the mentality of their coach, then look out. Mr. Fred Smith here is 10,000% right. I said it in last night's video, I'm going to say it again. Coach Prime is convincing these young men they're better than what they are. He is brainwashing them, but in a good way. And when I say better than what they are, I'm not trying to discredit or disrespect him. They're good football players, but he's telling these guys, hey guys, we can go out there and win it all. He said that word for word. And what happens is in this life, not just with college football, but anything, whoever's leading, whatever it is, the wolf pack, the football team, your boss, whatever, the leader is the most important role. Why? Because if your leader is telling you guys, hey, we can do this, we can be the best corporation in America, we can be the best football team in America, you're going to start to believe it and you're going to perform at a high level. You got to think about this, guys. When you have a coach in Deion Sanders, Coach Primetime, who is walking into practice every single day telling these guys, we're going to be one of the best teams in the country. We're going to shock people. We're going to be one of the best teams. He says it over and over and over. These players start to believe it. And I love it. And it goes back to this. I think in this life, you got to walk around with your head up. You got to walk around like you think you're the best thing since sliced bread. You got to have a little pep to your step. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that you can get that girl. You can get that new raise at the job, etc. I could go on and on and on. Now, let me be clear on this, extremely clear. Am I say be an a-hole or a jerk? No, I hate those type of people. But what I am saying is, you gotta have a little swagger. There's a fine line in between being cocky and, what's the word I'm looking for? Being shy. You don't want to be an a-hole, but at the same time, you don't want to walk around with your head down thinking the next man's better than you. Let me ask y'all a question. Let's use a baseball analogy. I don't use many of those. Let's say you're going to go up against one of the best pitchers in the league, and you're walking up to the plate. Do you think it's better to walk into the batter's box thinking, I'm either about to hit a home run or, I just hope I can make contact? Which one? I can't speak for you, but for me, I think it's better to walk into the batter box thinking you're going to hit a home run. You may not hit a home run, but hey, you'll hit a single, you'll hit a double. Whereas if you walk into that batter's box, you're kind of nervous, you don't think you can get a hit. Well, you probably won't get a hit. Let me read you out this comment right here from my man Hook. He comments on a lot of videos. It reminds me of Tiger Woods. His swing was good, but the majority of the tour guys' swings were good. The difference was Tiger thought he was better, and soon after, the rest of the tour thought he was better. He knew he would pull out the shot to win, and he almost always did. Who else is like that? Prime. Win at TCU, beat Nebraska, watch out. The Tiger Woods reference is so perfect. It goes hand in hand with what I was trying to say. I think a good majority of you watching this video, you either A, currently play a sport, or B, you played a sport and you know this is true. Sports, I don't care what it is, basketball, baseball, football, it's 80% mental. I could harp on that for hours and hours and hours. Let's read off a couple more comments and we gotta get a move on. This is a lengthy one, but I really like it. This is from Crush Right Hand. Coach Prime's charisma cannot be overstated. Energy like his motivates and demands you raise yours. That, I believe, is the reason for their swagger. For that swagger, my bad. I've been on terrible, average, and number one in the nation level teams, and each team took on the identity, even the personality of our coach, which I agree with. I'll speak on that in just a second. Continuing along here right after Coach. The ones most similar to Prime in confidence were the most successful, at least in my experience, because confidence is contagious. It is. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and repeat myself. We've said that over and over and over. If you believe you can win, you got a great chance of winning. If you believe you're going to lose, you got a great chance to lose. Can't dumb it down any more than that. Outstanding comment. I would love to continue to read off all these comments because there's so many good ones, but let's go with one more and get on to the main topic, Travis Hunter. I think you also have to remember that this is a different team than the 1-11 squad of last year. Most of these players didn't experience that season, so they're naturally not going to act like a team that just went 1-11. That is a really good point, and it's going to be something to pay attention to because I think heading into the season, everybody's going to go, oh yeah, well this Colorado team, and they went 1-11. Can they improve? Can they bounce back? Well, heck, like you said, that 1-11 team, that ain't the same team that's going to be playing in this up-and-coming season. Yeah, you're bringing back a couple of dudes, but not many. Maybe we make a video on that in the up-and-coming days. Let me know if y'all want to see that. Those were a lot of great comments, great perspectives. With all that being said, though, let's get down to the nit and gritty. Travis Hunter. Do you really want me to sit up here and give him an introduction? I hope not, because I'm not going to do it. You know Travis Hunter. If you don't know, I'm sorry. I can't help you. Go watch some of the previous videos. I'm not going to give you a backstory. He's Travis freaking Hunter. He was the #1 player in high school football. If you don't know who he is, you got to be living under a rock. So here's what we need to get down to. I'm just jumping straight into it. I've had people send this to me on Instagram. I've had people tweet this at me. Yo, Matt, what do you think about Travis Hunter? I mean, it doesn't look like he's gained a lot of weight. And I'm going to be transparent with all of you. I've brushed it aside because I didn't think too many people even cared about it. I didn't even think that many people notice how small Travis Hunter looks until I started getting a bunch of people tweeting at me and a bunch of people saying it in the comments. In this comment I'm going to show you, it wasn't even on one of my videos. I think it was off of Well Off Media's video. Somebody just tweeted it at me. So Stone Cold Sigma said, Travis is a grown man playing against boys. Dude is on their level. He just makes everything look effortless. Okay, that's a nice comment. But under that, somebody said, and it got over 30 something likes, nah, he needs some weight on him. That is the only comment I'm going to show you because I've seen thousands of them. The point is, people think Travis Hunter is small. And I don't know what it is. I probably can assume it's all the videos that Bucky's posting on the Well Off Media page and everybody's taking notice. But in the past 5 days, I've had at least 20 people reach out to me and say, yo, Matt, have you noticed Travis Hunter? He's not really that big. He hasn't gotten bigger since last year. And like I said, the first time I got that message, the first 4 or 5 times I got that message, I didn't think anything about it. I was like, yeah, nobody else is noticing this. It's just somebody wanting me to talk about something. Well, now people are saying it in the comment section, and out of nowhere, people are sending it to me all over the place. So after a lot of people sent this to me, I was like, okay, let me actually take a look at Travis. And in these videos from Well Off Media's page, once again, Bucky's page, I do think he does look kind of small. He doesn't look like he's gotten too much bigger from the previous season, not at all. And it's kind of odd because I was told that in this summer, he's already gained about 15 pounds of muscle. And I'm not saying he hasn't, but if he has, I'll say this much. It's hard to see. The best way I can describe it is he looks lanky. I'm kind of curious, what does ESPN have him listed at? Let's pull it up here. Travis Hunter. Yeah, you see from Jackson State, 6'1", 165. Guys, that is tiny. Like, that is scary, scary tiny. But remember, like I've said, I've been told since he's arrived at Colorado, he's put on about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. So you could probably argue and say he's 6'1", 180-ish. If he is 180, I would love to see it. I mean, I would say right now, if I had to guess, my best educated guess, he's around 175, yeah, about 180. That's what he looks like to me. There's no way he's in the 190s, not a single chance. I'm going to show you the video clips right here. You see it. Let me know in the comment section, how much do you think Travis Hunter weighs? He's 6'1", so with that frame and body build, what do you think he's coming in at? I'd say 6'1", 178, 180. Now, with all that being said, I've had at least 10 to 15 people tweet this at me. Yo, Matt, should we be worried about Travis Hunter? And here's how I honestly feel about the situation. When you say, quote unquote, should we be worried about Travis Hunter? What do you mean by that? Like, worried as in, is he going to get bullied at the Power 5 level? Or worried as in, can he be as dominant as some people think he can be? It's a very vague question. I hope that makes sense, but I'm just going to try to answer it the best way I can. Me, myself, as to where it stands, no. I don't think you should be worried about Travis Hunter. I don't know why people make a big deal about him not weighing, 200 or 210 pounds. It's the same argument with Bryce Young. Who cares that he's only 5'11", 175. The dude's a generational talent. Same argument for Travis Hunter, period, the end. I like to keep things short and simple. That's all there is to it. And I know what some people are going to say, well, Matt, he's kind of skinny, that's going to hurt him in the NFL. Well, you also got to realize Travis Hunter is only in his second year at the collegiate level. By the time he's in the NFL, when he's 22, 23, 24, he'll put on some weight. I'm not worried about that. Come on, man. Don't overcomplicate this. From the ages 18 to 22, 23, you're not going to put on a ton of weight. You're young, you're burning a lot of calories, and plus your metabolism is so fast. But by the age of 23 to 30, that's when your metabolism slows down and you put on weight. I could give you so many examples. Look at LeBron in high school and look at him now. Look at Giannis Antetokounmpo only like 10 years ago and look at him now. They don't even look like the same person. I really would love to give y'all an answer that's not obvious, but it's so obvious. The older he gets, he'll put on more weight. Simple. He's not going to get bullied at the Power 5 level. I also don't know where that argument has came from. I will say this though. Does he weigh as much as I would like my star and generational talent quarterback to weigh? No, absolutely not. Of course, I'd like to see a little more meat on his bones. But what he lacks in size and weight, he makes up for it in every other aspect of his game. I'll put it this way and we'll end out the video here. Same thing for Bryce Young. You know you're a generational talent when people have to start pointing at your weight and say, oh yeah, that's a concern. There's nothing to be worried about. I am curious. Maybe some of y'all feel different. Let me know your thoughts down below. But roll with it.